even though a lot of people like Lolu and Anto, based on our statistics, they look like one of the teams that are most likely to be evicted. And the other team, that's going to be Team Bandy. She looks most likely to be evicted. We're going to start off with Team Angel Ifu. That's Angel and Ifunada. Well, this week alone, they had 59% posts, 61,000 impressions, and 33.9% of those were positive, 60.7% were neutral, and 5.4% of those were negative. Moving straight on to Team Bonteri, that's Bam Bam and 38. They had a whopping 622 posts about them, a massive 1.8 million impressions. 33.3% of those were positive, 59.3% of those were neutral, 7.4% were negative. At number 3, we have Team CB, that's CC and Toby. Well, they had 374 posts, they had 212 impressions, 44.4% of those were positive, 42.2% were neutral, and 13.4% were negative. And Team K Square, even though Team K Square cannot be evicted this week, they had 41 posts, they had 25,000 impressions, 39% of those were positive, 46.3% of those were neutral, and 14.6% were negative. At number 5, we have Team Leo Lex. That's Alex and Leo. Well, these two as well cannot be evicted because head of house Chloe decided to save this pair. Well, they have 51 posts, they have 44,000 impressions, 40% of those were positive, 52% were neutral, and 8% were negative. At number 6, I have Team Loto, that's Lolu and Anto. Well, they had 300 posts about them, 209 impressions, 32% of those were positive, 59% were rather neutral, and 9% were negative. At number 7 is Team Mina, that's Miracle and Nina. They had a massive 501 posts about them, a huge 1.4 million impressions, 67% of those were positive. That's the highest so far, and 28.7% were neutral, and 3.6% were negative. I think this team is really going to be saved. At number 8, Team Prito. Team Prito, that's Princess and Beetle. They had 57 posts about them. They had 35,000 impressions. 32.1% was positive, 62.3% well, rather neutral, and 5.7% was negative. At number 9, we have Team Reineke. You know, I'm a huge fan of Reineke. Well, this is Rico and Reineke. They had 199 posts about them. They had 105,000 impressions. 40.3% is looking positive. You know, that's good for me because I love Reineke. And 55.5% neutral, 4.2% rather negative. Well, last but not least, this is Team Bandy. That's Vandora and D1. They had 37 posts about them, 26,000 impressions, 35.1% were these were rather positive, 62 neutral, and 2.7% of them were negative. Well, from our analytics and our statistics, the two teams that we think will most likely be saved are Team CB and Team Mina. Well, unfortunately, that's how much we have time for this week. And don't forget that if you want to find out how you, the fans, affect the fate of the housemates, don't forget to watch this space. Viewschannel on all social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Remember, this is Viewschannel Hot Sauce. Don't ever stop expressing your passion.